it's going to be attacking you. If it's just sitting there, why are you going to attack him? See, your imagination is really...
It really happened.
Okay, well, because... Okay, let's say I'm the snake. You come to me. Why did I go like this? It's really funny. Why did I go like this?
It was in the bathroom.
Because you're also showing an attack to the... It's like your neighbor, like that.
I was quite young actually.
Because of course the snake feels that he's gonna get killed. So what you do when there's a snake, again, is the same a regular national ranger would tell you, stay away. You do not go, you're not Indiana Jones, okay, to go get him.
Call it SPC.
Yeah, absolutely. Right?
In the little place, there's no SPCA, nothing. You were in the bathroom and all ready to shower and whoops! This one goes up.
So it's a reaction, but you know, if there's a snake there, then just leave it, okay? And then trap, you know, again, this is okay. Yes, a reaction, a lot of it is coming from our projection.
I think from the fear.
Our own perception, our fear, you know, again, is because somebody's taking our territory. Like, this is my house, snake, get out. You're not welcome here. And so with you cockroaches. And so you spray all the sides of your home with bug killer. A lot of reflection is happening here. I hope we're learning. Helen. Yeah? I want all your raid spray submitted to this temple. I'd like to know which company you're using. Yeah. So, yeah, it is because what? Our fear. So my question, however, to you is, does the snake know what you're doing?
No, probably not.
Of course not. They have no clue. They're also like, oh, where am I? Because he's just also very naughty. He went into a little hole and he got into your bedroom. He doesn't know that was your bedroom. And then there you are, like, oh, you're not welcome here. It's a snake. All right, so I think we can further along in that, you know, learning this. So keep that question. It's very good. All right, it's very good. So, are we happy with that? Yeah? We got the 8. Next meeting will be the 10.
9.
Why?
No. Remember? It's divided into 8 freedoms. You are free from this. And then the next is the 10 endowments, meaning your bonuses. Okay, you have 10 bonuses. 5 that is personal endowments, meaning you're gifted 5 of this. And then 5 circumstantial endowments. There is 5 personal and 5 circumstance. Because, you know, like somebody, like my circumstance allowed me to practice the Dharma. All right? So 8 freedoms, you're free from this 8. We already talked about it. There will be 5 personal endowments, and then 5 that are circumstantial endowments. Equals to what? 18. That if you have all these 18 qualities, this, I tell you, these are the qualities that the Dharma practitioners, if you have this, wow, you have no reason you cannot realize bodhicitta. And until then, you have the ability to realize emptiness, which is wisdom. Okay? So, if you don't, however, I have to reiterate, if you only have 16, you're missing 2. Okay? Now remember what cause and effect means? You have to make a cause to make it happen. But the 8 freedoms, these are very important. Because if you are born in hell, that's it. You cannot practice Dharma. If you are born in any of these 8 realms, you cannot hold the Dharma. So then you definitely have this. You're free of them. That's why we're here. We're here sitting. Because we're free of that. But we'd like to know the 10 more qualities. Because the 10 left, which is the personal and the circumstantial. The circumstantial is the most, a little bit delicate. You may have all 15, but the circumstantial is a problem. It's an obstacle. So when you know these things, you're in the right frequency. Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. If you have doubts, just ask you. Right here. Or Helen. About cockroaches and snakes and mosquito.
Mosquito.
That's last week.
I'm
Okay.
from
Mosquito, how do you do the mosquito?
All right. So, any other questions? I'd like to just one question.
I just would like to know where you're reading it from so that I can Google and read more.
No, I typed this, but certainly I can. After our teaching, what I really like to do is not to give you all this as paper, because you may read it, and it is the same usual reading you've done when you receive a pamphlet from the mail, and you say, oh, 5 personal endowments, oh, and then after you finish, you put it right on the, maybe in the refrigerator.
Because for me, is that after from the Dharma class, I do a revision.
Yes, very good. After, this will be given to you in an email. That way, you will remember. Because you need to remember it, okay? It's like, it's just remembering, like from day to day, that this life, your heart pumping every day, is you're alive. Yeah. So, one more question. Anyone? Nothing about insects. No? Are we good? Yeah. Looks like Albert's preparing for one, but
Yeah, how we say you go to the realm of hell, you out of the action of extreme
I can hear you.
extreme and major killings.
yes,
Right?
yes,
And you go to the realm of hell.
yes.
So the story that you gave us earlier on regarding
Yeah.
the 1,000 finger.
Agulamilang. Yeah.
And
How did he become an arhat?
manage to become an arhat? and
Yes.
bypass,
Very good. Yeah.
hell.
Yes.
Because if it's so critical, so major, how can you not?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, good question. Because then, yeah.
I'm trying to relate it back to, how Buddha had to suffer from headaches out of his action.
Huh?
Buddha himself had to suffer from headaches because of his action. So even Buddha had to live with the consequence.
Yes, because he has the body.
Yeah, so how can this other fella?
Very good. The meaning of this, and this is what I understood, of course, in all texts of all, for example, great practitioners who got enlightened in this lifetime, even if they have killed, okay? I forget his name, one of the, yeah, he actually shot a deer, you know, because he's a hunter. And he shot it right head on because of his, you know, wanting to kill this deer. And then he found the deer dead, you know. And for some strange reason, like something came to him when he saw the deer suffering. Everything changed inside him, like, what have I done? So all of a sudden he panicked, and this is a hunter. You know, he has been hunting many, many years. But with this deer, he just changed. So he ran to the monastery and talked to the Lama and said, what? He confessed. And with great, the heart, you know, the meaning of what he has done. And he confessed and regretted it deeply in his heart. And he said, I'll do everything. What have I done? And so what this hunter, he became a serious practitioner in that lifetime. And so the Lama, you know, guided him with his practice. And he attained enlightenment. Okay? So what does it mean is that remember the 4 opponents? When we commit, you know, or break our vow, which is one is killing, you need even, you remember, there are 4 things before you even break a vow. There are 4 that you need to break, but we'll talk about that later, okay? So killing, for example, if you regret, okay, if you regret really profoundly in your heart, you regret that you've killed and that you promise to not ever do it again. And he's doing it with the Buddha. He is with the Buddha. Technically, his teacher was the Buddha. And of course, with that, it also tells us that even we have done or committed something, a heinous crime, all right? But it depends on how we regret. It can change that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. But of course, he became an arhat. He cannot be 100% enlightened, you know, to the fullest enlightenment. He became an arhat. But yes, definitely, first of all, he was with the Buddha, working with the right teacher. Yeah. And he obviously, what it meant here is really the Dharma, the power of Dharma can pacify, can clear, you know, all these misdeeds. But we will get into more in details about, you know, karma and our mistakes are non-virtuous actions. Okay? All right. Well, how come you are all sad? You should rejoice because we are free from this, you know. We are free from this eight realms. Okay. All right. So let's dedicate this merit. It's the same page from the first one. I just flip it over. And apologies for that. We'll fix the prayers. Okay. And it says dedication, and the first 3 words is through the merits. Okay. So let's recite it all together. Through the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of a Guru Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the precious body-mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. May anyone who merely sees, hears, remembers, touches, or talks to me be freed from that very instant from all sufferings and abide in happiness forever. May sentient beings who have all been my mother and father be completely happy, and may the lower realms be forever empty. May all the prayers of bodhisattvas in whatever places they live be immediately fulfilled. Day and night may I pass the time thinking and examining by what means these teachings can spread in the minds of myself and others. May I experience whatever suffering sentient beings have, and they experience whatever happiness and virtue I have.